Welcome to my mathematics class, class 6th fractions. In the previous video, we are discussing the comparison of fractions. To compare to unlike fractions, to compare to like fractions, it is very easy. Like fractions means if the denominator is same. These are like fractions. To compare the like fractions, the fraction in which the numerator is greater is the greater. Here there are 4 like fractions. The greatest is the fraction in which the numerator is greatest. Therefore 5 by 4 is greatest. Then 3 by 4 is greater. Next 2 by 4. Next 1 by 4. So if we write them in descending order, 5 by 4 is greater than 3 by 4 is greater than 2 by 4 is greater than 1 by 4. See, the numerators are in the descending order. Similarly, we can compare easily the unlike fractions whose numerators are the same. For example, 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 3, 1 by 2, etc. These are unlike fractions because the denominators are not equal, but the numerators are same. Therefore, we can compare them easily as the fraction whose denominator is the lowest has the highest value. So here 2 is the lowest value. Therefore, 1 by 2 is greatest. Next 1 by 3 is greater than 1 by 5 is greater than 1 by 6. Reverse, as in the case of like fractions, here it is reverse in the case of unlike fractions whose numerators are the same. If the numerators are also different, we can compare the following way. Let us see. Compare 4 by 5 and 5 by 6. These two are unlike fractions and their numerators are also different. Here we will take the equivalent fractions of both the fractions. First, equivalent fractions of 4 by 5. So equivalent fractions of 4 by 5 are 4 by 5. Next, multiplying by 2 both the denominator and numerator. 4 into 2 by 4 into 3. We get 8 by 10. We will simply write 8 by 10. 4 by 5 is equivalent to 8 by 10 by multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 2. Now we will multiply both the numerator and denominator by 3. We get 4 3s are 12, 5 3s are 50. Next we will multiply both the numerator and denominator by 4. 4 into 4 16. 16 by 5 4s 20. Next again 4 5s multiplying by 5. 4 5s are 20. 5 5s 25. Next multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 6. 6 4s are 24 and 6 5s are 30. Next 7. 7 4s are 28 divided by 7 5s are 35. Like that, we can write any number of equivalent fractions of 4 by 5. Similarly, we have to write the equivalent fractions of 5 by 6. So 5 by 6 is equal to, multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 2, we get 10 by 12. 5 2s 10, 5 6 12, 10 by 12. Next multiplying by 3, 5 3s 15, 5 6, 5 3s 15, 3 times, 6 3s 18. Next multiplying by 4, 4 5s 20, 4 6 24. Next multiplying by 5, 5 5s 25, 5 6 30 is equal to etc. We can write any number. Now we have to choose fractions having the same denominator. In these equivalent fractions and in these equivalent fractions, the same denominator is 30. Here also we find 30, denominator 30. Here also we find denominator 30. Therefore, 4 by 5 is equal to 24 by 30. And 5 by 6 is equal to 25 by 30. 25 by 30. So, which is greater? The fraction whose numerator is greater. 25 by 30. 25 is greater than 24. Therefore, 25 by 30 is greater than 24 by 30. 25 by 30 is greater than 24 by 30. These two are like fractions. In like fractions, the fraction whose numerator is greater than the other fraction. So 25 by 30 is greater than 24 by 30. But 25 by 30 is equivalent to 5 by 6. And 24 by 30 is equivalent to 4 by 5. Therefore, it implies 5 by 6 is greater than 4 by 5. 5 by 6 is greater than 4 by 5. Thus, we can compare by writing the equivalent fractions and selecting two fractions having the same denominator. We will see another example. Compare 5 by 6 and 13 by 15. Compare 5 by 6 and 13 by 15, two fractions. For this also we have to write the equivalent fractions. So equivalent fractions are 5 by 6. Just we have written before 5 by 6 by multiplying by 2, 10 by 12. Multiplying by 3, 15 by 18. Multiplying by 4, 20 by 24. And multiplying by 5, 25 by 5, 6, 30. Multiplying by 6 is equal to 30 by 36. Multiplying by 7, 35 by 42. Multiplying by 8, 8 5 is 40, 8 6 are 48, 40 by 48. Thus, similarly, writing the equivalent fractions of 13 by 15, that is equal to first one 13 by 15, next multiplying by 2, 26 by 30, multiplying by 3, 39 by 45, multiplying by 4, 52 by 60, 52 by 60. Next multiplying by 5, 65 by 75, 65 by 75. Multiplying by 6, 78, 6 15s 90 is equal to etc. Here also we will get some more equivalent fractions. Now here we have multiplied 5 sevens, 5 8s, 5 9s, 45, 45 by 9, 9 6 54, 54. Again still 10. Multiplying by 10, 50 by 60. Multiplying by 11, 55 by 66. Multiplying by 12, 12 5s are 60 by 12 6, 72. 72. Still writing multiplying by multiplying by 13, 13 5s are 65, 13 6 are 13 6, 13 6 78, multiplying by 7, 7 5s are 35, 14, multiplying by 14, that is 70, 14 5 70, 14 6, 14 6 are 14 into 6, 84. Next, multiplying by 15, 15 5 is 75, 15 6, 15 6 are 90, 15 6 are 90, 15 6 are 90. Thus, we have equivalent fractions. We have to write the equivalent fractions up to which we got the same denominator. Here the denominator are 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, etc. But here we did not get the same denominators, but here we got the same denominator, 30 and 30. Therefore 5 by 6 is equal to 25 by 30. Also 13 by 15 is equal to 26 by 30. So here 25 by 30 and 26 by 30 like fractions, same denominators. Therefore, as 26 is greater than 25, 26 by 30 is greater than 25 by 30. 25 by 30. Therefore, 26 by 30 is equivalent to 13 by 15. 13 by 15 is greater than 25 by 30 is equivalent to 5 by 6. 5 by 6. Thus 13 by 50 is greater than 5 by 6. But here 90 is also the same denominator. Therefore 75 by 90 is an equivalent factor of fraction of 5 by 6. 5 by 6 is also equivalent to, here I will write here, 5 by 6 is also equivalent to 75 by 90. 75 by 90. And 13 by 15 is 13 by 15 is equal to having 90. 13 by 50 is equal to 78 by, this is 78. 78 by 90. These two are also equivalent fractions having the same denominator 90. So we can easily compare the fraction whose numerator is greater than the other fraction. Therefore 78 by 90 is greater than 75 by 90. That means 13 by 15 is greater than 5 by 6. 13 by 15 is greater than 5 by 6. The same answer. So it is also correct. But we did this because here in these two fractions 15 6 are 90. 15 2s are 30, 15 4s are 45, 15 5 75, 15 6 are 90. Therefore the product of 15 into 60 is equal to 90. Therefore 90 is the common product. Common product. Therefore instead of writing all the equivalent fractions for both of the fractions, we can take the common factor or product of the two denominators. So if 6 into 15, we can take the common product of the 16. That also is the common factor of both the fractions. So what is the common? If we take 90, it will be the common denominator for their equivalent fractions. Therefore, but as 30 is the least common multiple, less than 90. This is a common multiple, but less than 90, 30 is also a common multiple. Therefore, we can take any common multiples, but it is easy to work out with the smaller numbers. Therefore, we will select the least common multiple. We want a common multiple as the denominator, but for easy multiplication or easy simplification, we will take least common multiple of the denominators. Therefore, here 30 is the least common multiple and 90 is the product of the denominators. Whenever we can't find the least common multiple easily, we can just take the product of the denominators and compare it. So this is how to compare the fractions. We will still do some more examples of comparing unlike fractions. Comparing unlike fractions. Compare the fractions given 5 by 6, 5 by 6 and 2 by 6. This is like fraction, we can easily compare, that is greater. This is exercise 7.4. We are solving exercise 7.4 exercise. So fill in the blanks are given. 3 by 6, 0. 3 by 6 is greater than 0. This is a positive. 0 has no value. Therefore, 3 by 6 is greater than 0. And 1 by 6, 6 by 6. 1 by 6 and 6 by 6. Here 6 and 6 numerators are equal. Therefore, like fractions. 6 is greater in the numerators. Denominators are equal. Therefore, like fractions. Here numerator 6. Therefore, 6 by 6 is greater. Or 1 by 6 is less. So this is the symbol for less than. So 1 by 6 is less than. Next 8 by 6 and 5 by 6. 8 by 6 is greater than or less than? 8 by 6 is greater than, because 8 is greater than 5 and the denominator is same. So 8 by 6 is greater than 5 by 6. Next, compare the fractions and put the appropriate sign. Same type. Next one, second problem. Compare the fractions and put an appropriate sign. 3 by 6 and 5 by 6. These two are like fractions. Therefore, 3 is less than 5. Therefore, 3 by 6 is less than 5 by 6. Next, 1 by 7 and 1 by 4. These are unlike fractions, but the numerators are equal. Therefore, the fraction whose denominator is lesser is greater than the other fraction. Here the fraction whose denominator is greater is lesser than the other fraction. Therefore, 1 by 7 is less than 1 by 4. Next, 4 by 5, 5 by 5. 4 by 5 and 5 by 5. These two are like fractions. The numerator, the fraction whose numerator is greater than the other. Here the fraction and the numerator is less, therefore it is less than the other fraction. Next, 3 by 5 and 3 by 5 and 3 by 7. These are unlike fractions, but the numerators are the same. Therefore, we can compare. The fraction whose denominator is greater is lesser. Here's the fraction whose denominator is less is greater. Opposite to that. Therefore, 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 7. So, okay. Next, make 5 more such pairs and put appropriate sign. We will give some examples. Just I will give 3 like fractions and 3 unlike fractions having the same numerator. So first like fractions 1 by 5 and 4 by 5. Next 2 by 3 1 by 3. 5 by 6, 7 by 5 by 6, 7 by 6. 2 by 8, 5 by 8. 3 by 11, 8 by 11. These are all like fractions. Therefore, very simple. Comparing the numerators. So, 1 is less than 4. Therefore, 1 by 5 is less than 4 by 5. Here these are same. 2 is greater than 1. Therefore, 2 by 3 is greater than 1 by 3. 5 by 6, 7 by 6. 5 is less than 7. Therefore, 5 by 6 is less than 7 by 6. 2 and 5 denominators are same. 2 is less than 5. Therefore, 2 by 8 is less than 5 by 8. 3 by 11, 8 by 11. 3 is less than 8. Therefore, 3 by 11 is less than 8 by 11. Now, I will give the unlike fractions whose denominators are different but numerators are the same. See, 2 by 5, 2 by 5, 2 by 8. 3 by 4, 3 by 5. 1 by 6, 1 by 7. Next, 2 by 8 and 5 by 8. 5 by 2 by 8 and 2 numerators must be equal. 2 by 7. Enough. So 2 by 5 and 2 by 8. Numerators are same. So we will compare the denominators. 5 is less than 8. As these are denominators, if 5 is less than 8, this fraction is greater than this fraction. So the fraction whose denominator is less is greater. Here 4 is less. Therefore 3 by 4 is greater. Here 6 is less than 7. Therefore 1 by 6 is greater than 1 by 7. Here 6 is less than 7. Okay. Next 8 is greater than 7. Therefore 2 by 8 is less than 2 by 7. Thus we can compare the unlike fractions whose numerators are the same. So these two comparisons are very easy. Comparing the like fractions and comparing the unlike fractions whose numerators are the same. If the numerators are also different for unlike fractions, we have to take a common multiple. So to be easier, we take smaller things. Therefore, we take least common multiple of the two denominators of unlike fractions. Least common multiple is called LCM. So least common multiple of the denominators are taken. To compare two fractions or more than two fractions, we take the least common multiple of all the denominators of the fractions and write and compare. So the next we will take the next problem. In the first problem, some figures are given. I will see. In exercise 7.4, the first problem, some figures. Write shaded portion as fraction. Arrange them in ascending and descending order using correct signs less than, equal, greater than between the fractions. So here first problem, circles are given. I will draw first circles. So 4 circles. And these circles are made 8 equal parts. Each circle is made 8 equal parts, like this. 8 equal parts. And different number of equal parts are shaded. In the first circle, 3 equal parts are shaded. In the second figure, 6 equal parts are shaded. In In the third figure, 4 equal parts are shaded. In the last figure, one part is shaded. So we can write the fraction of the shaded portion. Here total number of equal parts 8. We write it as denominator, and the number of shaded parts 3. Therefore this fraction is 3 by 8. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shaded parts and the total parts 8. Therefore the fraction of the shaded portion is 5 by 8. Here 4 parts are shaded. Therefore 4 by 8, the fraction of the shaded portion. Here out of 8 parts only 1 part is shaded. Therefore this. So all the fractions here are like fractions. Therefore it is easy to write in increasing order or decreasing order. To write them in increasing order, first we write the least 1 by 8. We will compare the numerators. 1 is the least, next 3. So 1 by 8 is greater than 3 by 8 is greater than 4 by 8 is greater than 5 by 8. 5 by 8. Increasing order, therefore we will put the signs as 1 by 8 is less than, 3 by 8 is less than, 4 by 8 is less than 5 by 8. Similarly, if we want to write decreasing order, 5 by 8 is the greatest, next 4 by 8 is the greater than the 3 by 8 is greater than 1 by 8. This is a increasing order, ascending order or increasing order. Increasing order. This is descending order. Descending order or decreasing order. Decreasing order. Thus we can compare the first figure. Similarly the second figure also, same type you can do at home. Same, nothing difference. But they gave a square. They gave a square, 4 squares, and made it 16 equal parts like that. 16 equal parts, and different number of these smaller parts are shaded. In one square 4 are shaded, then 4 by 16. If 5 small squares are shaded, the fraction is 5 by 16. If 7 parts are shaded, the fraction is 7 by 16. Like that you can easily write and compare like this only. Writing to write in ascending order, write the least first. Least, next least is less than symbol is used. So same as we did this first problem. So you do it at home. The next one is next we have completed. We have completed the next problem. Next fourth, and 2 and 3 we have done previously, and fourth, look at the figures and write less than or greater than or equal to between the given pairs of fractions. Given pairs of fractions. Look at the figure. So a figure is given here, that is just like a number line or a rectangle. This is 0 by 1 and this is 1 by 1, and again another rectangle same, 0 by 2 parts are, so here it is 1 by 2, it is 2 by 2, and it is 0 by 2. Like this they have given up to 6, 0 by 6 parts. It is made into equal 6 equal parts like this. 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6, 5 by 6, 6 by 6. Like that there are different figures in between. That is 3 by 3, 4 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 4. Next 6 by 6. Now let us see the problems under the figure. 1 by 6, box 1 by 3. 1 by 6. 1 by 6 is this much. This is 1 by 6. 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is when the rectangle is divided into 3 equal parts. This is 1 by 3. So 1 by 6 is this much. 1 by 3 is greater. So 1 by 6 is less than 1 by 3. So 1 by 6 is less than 1 by 3. According to our logic also, the fraction whose denominator is greater is lesser. Therefore 1 by 6 is less than 1 by 3. Thus we can solve by two methods also. Next number 2, 2 by 4, 2 by 4 and 3 by 6. 3 by 6. 2 by 4, 3 by 6. For this we did not draw the figure. So we have to draw the figure and make it 4 equal parts here. We will make it 4 equal parts. This is 0 by 4 and this is 4 by 4, 3 by 4, 2 by 4, 1 by 4. This 1 by 3 is here, 1 by 4. So 2 by 4. 2 by 4 is this half of the rectangle. 3 by 6. 3 by 6 is equal to half. Same, at the same distance, they come at the same point. Therefore 2 by 4 is half and 3 by 6 is also half. Therefore they are equal. Next, that is 3 by 5 and 3 by 7. 3 by 5, 3 by 7. 3 by 5. 3 by 5. 3 by 4. 3 by 5. Another figure. We have to draw another figure. 3 by 5 and 3 by 7. 3 by 5 and 3 by 7. 3 by 5. 3 by 5 and 3 by 7 we can compare it without the figure. 3 by 7, 5 is less, therefore this fraction is greater because the numerators are the same. 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 7. So according to the picture also we can see it and compare this picture. 5 equal portions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 by 5. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 3 by 5, 4 by 5, 5 by 5, 5 by 3 by 7, 3 by 7, 7. We have to draw another, making 7 parts and taking 3 parts. So 7 parts, if we make 7 parts, each part is smaller than the parts when 5 equal parts are done. Therefore 3 parts of 7 parts is less than the 3 parts in 5 parts. Therefore 3 by 5 is greater than 3 by 7. Like that you can compare according to the figure or according to our logic also. So next, quickly do the following. Fifth problem. Quickly compare number 1 by 2, 1 by 5. Here numerators are same, denominators are different. And then if the denominator is less, the fraction is greater. Therefore 1 by 2 is greater than 1 by 5. Next 2 by 4 and 3 by 6. 3 by 6. Both are equal to half. The equivalent fraction or the simplest form of this fraction is half, and the simplest fraction of this fraction is also equal, half. Therefore they are equal. Next 3 by 5, 2 by 3. 3 by 5, 2 by 3. 2 by 3. 2 by 5, 3 by 2. For this we will take the common multiple. 3 by 5, 3 5s 50. So equivalent fraction of 3 by 5 is multiplying both the denominator and numerator by 3. 3 3 is 9, 3 5 is 9. And equivalent fraction of this fraction is we will multiply by 5. 5 2s 10, 5 3s 15. So these two are equal, this is equal. So here these two are like fractions. So 9 by 15 is less than 10 by 15. That means 3 by 5 is less than 2 by 3. So here we take the common multiple or the product of the two denominators and wrote the equivalent fractions and compared. Next, compare 3 by 4 and 2 by 8. 3 by 4, 2 by 8. So we can simplify it. 2 ones, 2 fours, 1 by 4. 3 by 4, 1 by 4. Therefore 3 by 4 is greater than 1 by 4 because 3 is greater than 1 and the denominators are same. Next, 3 by 5, 6 by 5. These are like fractions. Therefore we will compare the numerators. 3 is less than 6. Therefore 3 by 5 is less than 6 by 5. Next, 7 by 9 and 3 by 9. These are also like fractions, therefore we will compare the numerators, and 7 is greater than 3, therefore 7 by 9 is greater than 3 by 9. Thus we have completed up to the 5 problems, up to 5 problems. We will continue in the next video.